Hey you guys, it's Wednesday, so you know what time it is? It's time for Sew on Wednesday. My name is Lorraine. I just want to welcome you to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about cross stitch, hand embroidery, some yo-yo quilts, and whatever else I've been working on. So I'm so glad you joined me today. I'm in my sewing room. As you can see, it is still empty. We're in the process of selling our house. It's on the market, and I had to pack up a lot of my cross stitch to make it not look so, well, let's put it this way, have to stage your house now. So they want all the clutter to be gone as much as possible. So I emptied my shelves off. I pretty much emptied everything out of my sewing room, and I've got them packed away. And I was trying to find something today to sit back there in the background just to give you guys a little bit of color or something to look at. And I was looking for a particular cross stitch I had finished by Shannon Christine. It was July 4th, I believe that was the name of it. And it was a little pickup truck with a little flag in the back with fireworks going off in the sky. But I couldn't find it, so I must have it already packed up. But I did find this little rabbit and this little bench that my mother-in-law made me many years ago. It must be 30 years old. And she used to dress up little rabbits and bears and sell them in a little crafts store that she had, like a consignment store for crafts. She used to do a lot of that. So she had made that many years ago for me, and I still have it, and I plan on keeping it for a long time. Just keep it in the family. So I did find that for you guys to see, so it was not so boring. You don't have blank walls and blank shelves you're looking at, so at least you got something to look at. So I think it's adorable. And I bought the little heart from, I believe it was from Hobby Lobby. I've had for a while that's hanging on the little bench. So hope you guys are doing good. It's really hot here in Texas. Summer has arrived for sure. It's in the 90s here. The sun is shining, and I'm trying my best to keep my red petunias alive. I've got them in like 6 pots surrounding my house, and when it gets in the 90s, you gotta pretty much water them every day. So after I do this video, I need to hop on out there and get them watered so they don't wilt on me. So, well, I've got a few things to do. I want to first start off with some comments. You guys had asked me some questions in the comments section on my last video, and I want to answer those for you. I went ahead and put a little heart out there for you guys to know I did read them. I just didn't have time to answer them. So somebody asked, why do I have so many projects going at one time? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't want to say I'm crazy or anything, but I think I'm just one of these people that like to jump on the bandwagon with everybody else. When you see something that someone else is working on, you go, oh, that is so cute. Or you get on the internet and you start looking at everything cross stitch or salty yarns or 1, 2, 3 stitch or Etsy, and you see all these cute patterns. Well, I just want to do them. So that's probably why, that's the best answer I can give you for that. Why do I have so many projects going at one time? Because I want to, and they can be overwhelming. So if you're one of these people that you can't handle it, just do one at a time. I seem to do okay with it. You know, there are some I have started that I'm definitely not going to finish. And this is when I first started cross stitching. I didn't know any better, and they're full coverage. So there are some I have started, but now the ones I'm starting, like from this year from the middle of, gosh, I've been cross stitching almost 2 years now. The first year, I was picking up too many big projects, but into the second year, I, started getting in the groove of what I like to do, and full coverage is not one of those. So anyway, so I do have quite a few. Probably have about 25 going at one right now, about 25 whips. So. Do I have an embroidery tutorial? No, I do not. And I just pretty much, I may have one that shows you how to do a stem stitch out there, only one. But there's a lot of YouTube videos out there that will show you hand embroidery, and that's where I went and learned most of mine. So if I wanted to do a specialty stitch, I went out there and looked at someone else's YouTube video. So maybe in the future I will do a hand embroidery video, but not right now. I got a lot of other stuff going on. So anyway, are you moving to another state? That was another question. No, we're planning on staying in Texas. North Texas is Northeast Texas is where we're planning on staying. And right now, we're probably going to lease a place until we decide where we actually want to live. I'm not ready to buy another house until we know for sure where we want to live. So I think leasing is the best option for us right now. So, but anyway, we've got to get our house sold first. We live out in, we don't live in a normal neighborhood. We live out the city, outside the city limits in the country, and we're on acreage. So it's got to be that special person that wants a house, a big house, along with some land to take care of. But it's beautiful out here, so I know it's going to sell soon. So anyway, so I'm just trying to get rid of everything I need to get rid of before it happens, because we are downsizing. Okay, and someone said hello from New Zealand. So I say hello back to you. You guys let me know if there's anyone else out there watching my YouTube channel from another country. I would love to hear where you are watching me from. So anyway, where do I get my vintage embroidery patterns? I get them from, not all of them. Some of them I get on Pinterest. I go on Pinterest, and some of them will be links to the patterns for free. Some of them are not free. Etsy has vintage patterns they sell, some of the Etsy shops. And French, I want to tell you this exactly, it's French-knots.com, which I'll list below in the show notes, the website for that. I get some of my vintage embroidery patterns from them, and that they are free. And then there's another company. It's a blog out there called Pattern Bee, and it's vintage embroidery shop, and you do have to pay for the patterns on that, but she has a lot of patterns out there to choose from too. Someone want to know about Be Mine pattern. Where can you purchase this? It's on Everything Cross Stitch. That's where I got mine, and it's still there as of last week. I went and checked. So you can get it on Everything Cross Stitch, and that's the Be Mine Valentine pattern I am working on. And let me see. Oh, for the project bags, my project bags, you guys wanted to know the vinyl, what size is the vinyl, to cut the vinyl on it. And my project bags, the fabric is cut 15 and a half by 15 and a half. The vinyl, the clear part, let me get one so you can see. The clear part right here, this is 13 and a half by 15 and a half. Okay? So I hope that answers all your questions about the project bag. And let me see. I think that's it for all the questions from the last Flosstube I did. So this is Flosstube 49. Can you believe it? So again, welcome you guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. All right, this week, or these last 2 weeks, I haven't worked on a lot of big projects, but I did start some little projects. And I'm going to show you guys what I've been up to. I've got a few freebies to show y'all today. I showed y'all Happy Birthday, Mr. President by Plum Street Sampler. This was a free one last week. Or last video. I keep saying last week, but it's been 2 weeks. Last video. And I did him. Oh my gosh, is he cute? So cute. And this was a quick stitch. Didn't take me long at all, maybe 3 days. Isn't he adorable? Oh my gosh, this is so, so cute. I just love how George Washington turned out. He's up there with his hands up. But these are all DMC colors. I did on 16 count. Looks like coffee or tea stain Ada. But he is so, so cute. And these are all DMC colors. I did change one, and that was a gray green, and I did it on 930, which was a blue. So, but there he is. Happy birthday, Mr. Washington. And I want to make this into a pillow. I gotta pull my sewing machine out. So, So I'll list this again below in my show notes, right below the video. And if you guys want to go out there and do this, it is a cute, cute cross stitch. And you can put it out for 4th of July, Memorial Day. Although Memorial Day is already gone, but 4th of July is coming, so you could use this for your decor. You still have time to do it, so it doesn't take long to do. This next one is a free one. Also, and you guys, this time of year I get stuck with hooked on cherries, strawberries, blackberries, blueberries. My son actually has several blackberry bushes in his backyard, and I went over there and saw them this past weekend. And my little grandson, he was just kept bringing stuff. He goes, Mimi, blackberries, Mimi, blackberries. I go, yeah, keep giving them. And I was just popping them in my mouth. And I go, you eating? He goes, no. And he had blackberries running all the way down like this. I go, oh, you sure? He goes, yeah. So he was so cute, but oh, I love blackberries. So, and I love blueberries. I think I love all the berries. So, but anyway, I'm hooked on cross stitch now with berries in it. So I want to show you this free one I found. It's called the Strawberry Urn, and it's from a 19th century sampler by Maria E. Moore, and it's brought to you by Needlework Press. And it's got strawberries. It's got this little bird, and it's an urn with strawberries. It's a strawberry plant. Isn't that the cutest? And what I did, I thought I wanted to do it in blue, so I pulled out my favorite blue, which is 930. I love this color blue. And I started working on it. I'm doing it on a 16 count Aida, and it's a tea stain Aida I did. I stained it myself. And I started working on it. And this is the bottom part I did right there, these little circles. And I just decided I didn't want to do it in blue. So what I've done, I went and pulled out 349 in red, and I'm going to start over and do it in red, just like the picture shows. And it doesn't say what color red was used in the original one, so I'm just going to pick my own. So I thought 349 would work. So I'm going to start this over and do it in red, because the blue just wasn't talking to me. It wasn't speaking to me. After I started it, I went, no, that's not going to work. Maybe if I'd have done it on a light Aida cloth, I would have liked it better. But with this tea stain, I don't think it looks really good. So, but I'll list this below for you guys to go get. It's a darling picture, and it's going to be so cute. It'll be a cute pillow too. So I'm going to work on that. My little strawberries. Now this next one, I am so excited about, people. I can't remember their names. They are so sweet. It's two ladies. They have their Flosstube channel. It's called the Sew and Sews, S-E-W, then N, then S-E-W. And they are precious. I think they live in Idaho. I may be wrong about that, but they are up north. And I was watching their latest Flosstube, and one of the ladies pulled out this, and she said it was a free one. And she was showing, they were doing like a little special on strawberries, and they were pulling out all their patterns and everything they've done as far as strawberries as finishes to show everyone. And when she pulled out this pattern, and she said it was a free one, I went, oh my goodness, I have got to get this. So, and she showed where to get it. So I went and downloaded it. And it's all this. It's a whole set. It's a sewing set. And it's by Hearts Case Examplar Works. And it says Present Beelieve Sewing Set. And it's a gift to the stitching community humbly given during the 2020 COVID-19 pandemic. And this is so, so pretty. Let me read what she writes. She says, please accept this free chart in an effort to help cheer you up during our shelter in place. So this was when we all had to stay in during the quarantine. Shelter in place quarantine for the COVID-19 virus of 2020. Stay safe, well, keep the faith, and believe that everything will be better soon. Enjoy. And it is so, so pretty. She gave the whole list of DMC colors that you can use, how she put it together, and I'm going to just show y'all some of this. Remove this board. This is a little pillow, pin pillow. And the side of it is about this wide. It's going to have the little checkered siding to it. And this is a little needle book, a little ruler. And that goes with a little needle book. It's like a little fob there. Strawberry and a scissor holder. But aren't those darling? And this is the back to the needle book, to the pin cushion, the scissor holder, and the ruler down there. But they're so, so cute, I'm telling you. And she even shows you how to use it on 36 count, a fat quarter of linen. Now, I'm not doing mine on linen. I'm doing mine on 16 count ivory. But she has it laid out in case you wanted to use a fat quarter on how to lay all the pieces out and position them on there, and so you can get them all in one piece. But I started working on this, and I'm going to do every single one of them. The colors are beautiful. I did change 3 of the colors because I did not have them, and then I went to look for them at Joann's. I didn't get to Hobby Lobby, but I did get to Joann's. They didn't have the colors, so I substituted 816 for 815 and 3346. I'm using 3347. And the vanilla pudding, which was 3770, I'm using the ecru on that. So let me show you what I've done. My nose is itching. It's probably all these little threads flying around. See that little berry? I did that little berry. I haven't FFO'd it yet. I just FO'd it. Let me show it to you. So darling. Oh my goodness. Isn't that the cutest? I love the little bee. And instead of 2020, she has 2020 on all of hers. I'm just going ahead and put the year I'm actually sewing it, 2023. So I put 2023 and I put my initial right there, my initials. But isn't that the cutest? So I'm going to try to get this finished by my next video so I can show you guys. So, so cute. I just love this. I love the strawberries. I love everything about it. I love the checkers up here. So I got that done. And then I started on the pin cushion. And this is going to take me a while because it's got a front and a back, and then the side. It's got the checkers. So I started on this, and I've got the bottom part almost done, and some of the strawberries. So let me show you. I love the colors. Isn't it pretty? It's going to be such a beautiful pin cushion. I just love it. And like I said, I did change a few of the colors, but I think they're working out really good. The colors I did choose. So you guys, I'm going to list this below so you can get it where I found it at. But thank you again. Her name is Teresa Bear. Thank you, Teresa, for doing this for us. It's a beautiful, beautiful set. sewing set that you have offered for free for all of us to enjoy. So thank you again. So here you go, guys. My little strawberry and my little pincushion. I think it's like 14 pages to this because she's got the graph, then she's got the graph in color. And since there's several pieces to this set, it takes about 14 pages, I think, to print it out. So I just love it. I can't wait to get that little pincushion done. So cute. Okay, the next one is, hey, this is freebie day, guys. The next one is by Pinker and Punkin Quilting, and it's Amy Lou, the berry picker. I'm hooked on strawberries. And here she is. I haven't started on her. I just found this pattern just the other day. Isn't she cute? It looks like she's picking strawberries. And there's a little bird up there. It says 1882. And this was actually from 2022. Oh wow, there's someone mowing their yard up there. I don't know if y'all can hear the noise or not, but it's loud. So if you hear something in the background, that's what it is. So anyway, there it is. And these are all the colors. There are, yes, she is, let me see. Even weave is what she's using, but I'll be using probably 16 count Aida. I'm an Aida girl, you guys know that. Oh, she even shows you how to dye. This is interesting. She used 14 count, so I may use 14 count. And she used chocolate brown red dye Aida. So she dyed some Aida with that red or IT dye. Maybe I should try that. I've never dyed anything. I'll keep you guys posted on that. Anyway, she's got the DMC, looks like the DMC colors listed right here for it. Right here. Which I'm glad, because I do like to go get my DMC colors. And plus I've got a big stash of DMC colors I can pull from. So anyway, I will list this below in the show notes. What's her name again? Amy Lou, the berry picker. So cute. So cute. All right, guys. Well, I only worked on a couple of big cross stitch this week. I was focusing on these little smalls, and I wanted to get those done. So, but I did work on Be Mine. I finished her dress. I still had a small portion down here to work on her dress. I finished his little jacket and his little belt there. And I'm working on his pants. I've almost got this done. Oh my goodness. As far as the cross stitch part, I'm almost got it done. I've only got this section right here to do with him. And then I'll start doing all the back stitching, which that's going to take a while, but it's going to be so cute. It's going to make it pop once I get the once I get the back stitching in. Hold on. I got a tickle going on. Give me a little sip of water there. So, and like I said, you can get the Be Mine, this pattern, from Everything Cross Stitch. Let me make sure that's where I get it. Yeah, Everything Cross Stitch. Because I buy a lot from 1, 2, 3 Cross Stitch too. But this one came from Everything Cross Stitch. There you go. So I finished her dress. I still had a little bit right there to do. So I finished that, filled it in, and I finished his little top part of his pants here, and his belt and his coat. And I'm working my way around. So I'm going to fill this in, and then I can start doing the back stitch. Isn't that darling? I just love, this is one of these patterns I have thoroughly enjoyed doing. So that's Be Mine by this Italian company, which I will not dare to pronounce. Be Mine, part of the vintage collection. I'm doing a 14 count Ada toast, and there's 36 DMC colors. So darling, isn't it? One of my favorites. It is one of my favorites. Hold on, let me get all my stuff back in this bag so I don't get it all messed up. You do not want to get your threads messed up. Confused with another project, that's for sure. Okay, this next one is by Sugar Stitches, and it's Cherry Sampler, which I've worked on quite a bit. And let me see, I'm doing a 14 count Ada. The color is Toast. I'm using all DMC colors except for the 3894. I'm using 166 instead. And I started this on May of last year. So what I've done, I've almost got this part done. I've finished the cherries over here. Now I got to put the little white spots in there. And then I can start working on the board, some more of the border, and then the cherry up there at the top. This looks so yummy. I just want a piece of cherry pie when I see this. Isn't that pretty? So I'm working over here. Last time you guys saw it, I just had one little cherry, I think, down here. So I finished this, and I'm gonna start adding these little white dots. It's gonna be the same as it is over here, over there. So it's gonna have white dots. So, and I've added some more border. But isn't that pretty? I just love it. It matches my shirt. Oh my goodness. I would like to have a piece of that cheesecake too. And the cake and the cupcakes. Let's just eat it all. It looks so good. I love this one too. Sugar Stitches is so fun to do. Anything by Sugar Stitches is really fun. So here you go, Cherry Sampler by Sugar Stitches. It won't be long before I've got that done. I've got it in my cherry bag. I am going to start another one since I'm getting so close to having this one done. I'm going to go get the threads and the Ada cloth to do Blackberry Sampler. I just got to do it, people. I just got to do it. So I am going to go get the threads and get my Ada and get this going. So be on the lookout. Maybe my next video I'll have something done on this if I can get to the store and get everything I need. Isn't that cute? Oh, that looks so, so cute. My friend Carolyn, my cross stitch buddy, I think she's already done it or whatever. She was telling me about it. Okay, that's it for my cross stitch. And now, my hand embroidery just fell on the floor. This next section of my YouTube video is going to be about hand embroidery, my yo-yo quilt, or whatever else I'm working on. So stay tuned. Be right back. Okay, you guys. Here's my big bag that I put my hand embroidery in. And the dish ran away with the spoon. For you guys that don't know the story about that, I called it a frying pan. But now I know it's the dish. Dish ran away with a spoon. Okay. This vegetable waltz. I had to spit that out. I finished it. It is so cute. And I do use Kona, K-O-N-A, fabric, cotton fabric. To embroidery on. There you have it. Isn't it cute? And I did a boo-boo. I normally use 2 fabrics. I sew 2 together instead of just 1 because you can see my knots underneath. If you look real, well, I don't know if you can see them or not, but I can see them. I can see my threads underneath. And if you double the fabric, you won't see that. So, and I normally do double the fabric, but I did not do it on this one. So hopefully it'll be okay. Aren't they darling? Oh my goodness, I love these dancing dishes and food. They make me smile. All right, this is what I'm going to start on next. I'm going to start on, and see this one I have doubled. I've got 2 fabrics together. I'm going to start on this little bird, this little vintage bird. A little sugar dish with some flowers. Isn't that darling? So I'm going to start working on that. Haven't got my colors picked out yet, my DMC colors. So that's what I need to do next, is pick out my colors for this little bird. And I may do this too. I'm not sure. I pulled this out. And I've got it doubled like I told you, so you don't see your knots, see your threads and your knot. But isn't that cute? It's 2 little dishes, little teapot, little coffee cup, teacup. Dancing, I may do that. It's real tiny. That won't take long at all to do. So those are my next 2 hand embroidery things I'm going to be working on. And let me see, what else do I have down here? I have, sorry for the crinkle, I got this in a plastic bag. I have these already cut out and I haven't done anything with them yet. But I'm going to make little pillows with these, and that's the back, going to be the back. And I've got yo-yos that I'll put on the back of them where I cut to turn it inside out. I'll put a little yo-yo there to cover that up after I sew it up. And on the top, I've got little ribbon. I've got it all cut out. Everything's ready for me to do it. A little ribbon that I'll put on the top right there. So, and I've got a video showing how I put my little pillows together. If y'all want to go back and look, it's from a couple of years ago. But let me show you the ones I've gotten sewn. Got a little bear. That's going to be the back. Got a little duck. That's going to be the back. Oh, I love this one. This one is so cute. This little teacup she's a singing, looks like. And that's going to be the back. Then I've got this little pitcher with a glass. Okay. And this last one is a little dog, little puppy dog. I've got the back. Got that I want to do. And this one, this is a little sewing book I'm going to put together. And I've got all the pieces already laid out. This is going to be the front of it. That darling little kitty cat. And I can't actually, I've got it all laid out like this. All the pieces that go with it. I haven't sewn it together. So once I get it all pieced together, I'll show you guys how it looks when it gets done. So let me put this back in there so I don't lose any of my pieces here. I'm going to keep all my little pieces together here. Alrighty, let me see, what else do I have? I want to show you this. I keep this by, I do a lot of my sewing in my lazy boy chair, and on my arm I keep this right here. It's my little scissor holder I made with a little bunny rabbit on it and some glass beads. I embroidered this, and I put some beads around the outside. But I keep my scissors in there. I keep my marker for marking my graphs in case it's a big graph and I need to keep it where I'm at. And then I keep my pins. I've got like 5 different sizes of pins for my cross stitch. And then I keep a pin down here, right here. It's for my embroidery, my favorite pin, my needles. So these are my needles. I'm calling them pins, they're needles, my favorite needles. Tapestry needles and my embroidery needles down there. So I made this. It's looking pretty beat up because I use it every day. Isn't that cute? And then I made this. I made a really big needle book to hold all my needles with the same design of the rabbit. And then I did a lot of French knots on this. I put the word needles up here with a little bee, which I think is adorable. Isn't that cute? And I kind of quilted the back. And then I've got a little snap right here. I snap it together. I should have put a little pocket inside of this, but I didn't. I may see if I can go back and put a little pocket in it. But it opens up like this. And then I put the word embroidery and beads. So these are all embroidery needles. And down here I have Chanel, place for Chanel needles. Then over here, these are called quilter sharps. So these are quilting needles. And these are doll and craft needles. So that's how I store my needles. This little book. Isn't that cute? Helps me keep up with my needles and what kind they are. I've got that. And then last but not least is my yo-yo update, my yo-yo quilt update. Joann's had a sale, a Memorial Day sale. And my daughter contacted me and she said, Mama, she goes, Joann's got fabric on sale. And then Carolyn, my cross stitch buddy, called me and told me about it. And I thought, I got to get over there. She's telling me about the fabric and the DMC threads. So I got up there and I found some more fabric. I needed 3 more yards of different blues, and I found it. So y'all know, get this out of here. This is the fabric I've already cut up. I got a yard, bought a yard of everything I'm showing y'all. I've got this one, and I had this one from Hobby Lobby. And I had this one. And I've added, and I got these 3 from Joann's for $4.99 a yard. I bought this. A yard of this. And a yard of this. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different fabrics to work with for my yo-yo quilt. So I'm glad I've got all the fabric I need to start working on. I haven't decided on the design yet. So right now I'm just working on making my yo-yos. So that's what I'm working on with that. But I'm glad I got the fabric I needed for that, and I got it at a good price too. Woohoo! It's always a good thing to get it at a good sale price. So, well guys, I think that's it for today. I'm glad you joined me. I plan on being back in 2 more weeks. I'm not sure what I'm going to be up to, so if I'm in the middle of moving, I probably won't be making a video, but if I'm not, hey, I'll be here on Wednesday in 2 weeks. So you guys have a wonderful day. Let me know what you're up to. I want to know what you're working on, where you're watching me from. If you're in the U.S. or if you're in another country somewhere, let me know. Say hello to me. I love to hear your comments. I look forward to reading every single one of them. So if you have any questions, ask me. I'll try to answer them the best I know how. So anyway, God bless you guys. Y'all have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.